Hi, welcome to episode 36 of the Nicola Valley Talk, a podcast provided by Tourism Nicola Valley, Experience Nicola Valley, and Experience Merritt. Nicola Valley Talk is broadcast live every Thursday at 7 p.m. PST from Merritt, British Columbia, Canada. My name is Melvina White. I am your host tonight of Nicola Valley Talk. Our guest tonight is golf pro Sydney Van Rensburg of the Merritt Golf Country Club. However, before we bring Sid online to talk golfing, we have two important big announcements to share. It's an announcement that every Merrittonian should be proud of. This week, our Experience Nicola Valley program has been recognized for a provincial and national award. The Merritt Nicola Valley Destination Marketing Society, Tourism Nicola Valley, was awarded the 2021 Canada Prestige Award for the Best Marketing Program of the Year. Tom Avon, project manager of the awards, was quoted as saying, "In a relatively short space of time, you have clearly created something unique in the market that is making a big difference to people in the community." The program is both informative and educational and really helps put a focus on local businesses and what they do well. There is no question the program will encourage more to visit the region. We are very pleased to recognize your hard work. Then there's Merritt Nicola Valley Destination Marketing Society. Tourism Nicola Valley was awarded the 2021 Best Community Project Award for communities under 20,000 people by the British Columbia Economic Development Association. This BCDA Community Project Award recognizes an organization that has implemented various economic development initiatives that provide economic benefits to a community or region. Dale Wielden, president of the CEO of BCEDA, was quoted as saying, "The BCEDA has given these awards to individuals and groups who have dedicated their time to community-based economic development. These awards recognize BCEDA members' outstanding work in supporting their local economies and making a meaningful difference in their communities." Now, Sydney is the golf pro at the Merritt Golf Country Club. He started playing golf at the age of 16 at the prestigious Stellenbosch Golf Club, located in the Western Cape province of South Africa. In 2002, Sydney started his PGA apprenticeship at the Central London Golf Centre, London, UK. In 2005, Sydney started his own golf academy. In 2010, Sydney and his family arrived in Merritt. Let's put our hands together and welcome Sid to the Nicola Valley Talk, your best source for meeting the real people behind our businesses, attractions, and nonprofits in the Nicola Valley. Welcome to the provincial and national award-winning program of the Nicola Valley, Sydney.
Hey, Melva, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Sydney, can you tell us and share with our audience a little bit about who Sydney Van Rensburg is and the Merritt Golf Country Club?
Yeah, originally from South Africa. Like you've mentioned, we moved here as a family in 2010. I've been a golf professional since the age of about 20. So I've got quite a few experience years behind me. So we spent 5 years in London itself, where I started my PGA degree, and then from there we went back to South Africa, where I started a golf academy for all ages, juniors and adults alike. Had a lot of schools involved, a lot of adults. Went on from there to finish a lot of stuff at the Stellenbosch Golf Club, where I grew up playing. And then me and Vanessa and Nathan at the time made the big decision to come all the way as far as we could to Canada. So it's been an exciting journey so far. Then I was lucky enough at the time where Andy Wanshaft, he was the existing pro here at the Merritt Golf Country Club back in 2010, and you know what, he was one of the few and one of only pros that was willing to do a Facebook interview, like a Facebook Messenger. We went online, and he did an interview, and after a lot of paperwork, I was granted a work permit. We were able to come to Merritt, and you know what? It's been so great. We've been here ever since. So yeah, it's been a long and fun journey. The Merritt Golf and Country Club has been great, especially in the beginning when we first arrived here. I mean, you guys can imagine moving or relocating from a different country. We at the time had five suitcases with us, nothing else. We at the time we didn't have the money to bring any of our other belongings with us, so we sold everything and basically arrived with 5 suitcases. A lot of the members of the Merritt Golf and Country Club at the time, they organized the house for us. They furnished the house. When we walked in there that night, you open the fridge and it's full. So we've got a lot to be thankful for, and the members of the Merritt Golf and Country Club made that all possible, especially right in the beginning. So it was great.
That's a great story to coming to Merritt.
Yeah.
The Merritt Golf and Country Club is a 9-hole golf course located in Merritt. Could you share with our viewers what your golf club provides local and visitor golfing enthusiasts?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we are a small 9-hole golf course. Now, everyone is always saying that Merritt's been a retired town, where a lot of people come to retire, and it provides an outlet for especially retired people, but saying that for youth, for visitors coming through on the Coquihalla, a very easy stop. We've got a lot of relaxed rules that makes it possible for everyone to come and play. We've always been really reasonably priced. It's just a great little 9-hole golf course we've got, and it's accessible from most highways around here. So it's a very good draw for people to come to Merritt.
So I guess that kind of answers our next question of what makes the Merritt Golf Course unique to other 9-hole golf courses. I think you're...
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky enough that the Nicola Valley, the Nicola River is running through the golf course. I mean, it's actually in play, and if I'm not mistaken, about 6 holes on the golf course. So although it's a small 9-hole golf course, we've got some really challenging holes that test the best of the golfers around this area and even from out of town. I mean, we all know that the wind likes to come to Merritt, so that makes it for a really nice round of golf. But the big thing is it's public. It's not a private golf course, so anyone is welcome. And through the years, we've been lucky enough with me and Andy and all the staff that's around and the members that surround themselves with the club, is we always hope to make sure that everyone feels welcome. So.
You coach golfers of all ages and skill levels, and at one point you introduced a junior program at the Merritt Golf Country Club, which grew quite substantially and sort of crashed on you. Can you tell us a little bit what happened there? A little bit about what happened there?
Yes, I mean, back when I came, I mean, there was a junior program already, and then when I took over from Andy, who was the head pro at the time, we kept growing it. We had kids from all over Merritt that were joining. We had after school classes. We had holiday camps. I mean, we were at one stage. We had a really, really good group of golfers and some good juniors in that program. And then, unfortunately, in 2017, the lovely Nicola River decided to make us a river as well. So we were unfortunate in 2017 and 18 that the golf course sustained a lot of damage and water, and a lot of the services at that time in 2017 was halted, and unfortunately the junior program, just due to too much water on the golf course, a lot of times there were safety issues, so the golf academy, or the golf programs, were put on hold in 2017-18. We tried to get it going a little bit again in 2019 with some more flooding. And then, of course, when we wanted to introduce it back in and get it going, come March, I think we're in a 1-year anniversary of COVID. We've weathered that storm, and this year is the year that we're going to get it back up and running. We've learned a lot through. I think everyone has learned a lot with what's been going on with COVID, how you can cope with COVID, how you can work around it to make sure that everyone is still safe. So I'm committed to start the junior program back up this year in a safe COVID manner. It's time to just try and work through some of the issues we've had with water, with COVID, all those kind of things, and get the juniors back golfing. And so hopefully we can get that going.
Having said all that, how important is it to the Nicola Valley to introduce our youth to the sport of golfing?
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. I think any golf club anywhere in the world will tell you that, unfortunately, no club can sustain without juniors coming through some kind of a program. I mean, the future is coming from juniors. If you don't build up a good junior program and you don't introduce golf to the younger generation, and I'm going from 6 years old all the way up to 18 and even a little bit older than that. I mean, golf is always seen as an old person sport, which is not the case. And without that younger generation, there won't be a Merritt Golf Country Club here in 10 years. So it's very important.
Which brings to the next question. There are people who believe that golf is a rich man's sport. Could you explain how this is not the case in the Nicola Valley?
I mean, I can't speak for pre-2010. In the Nicola, I mean, we've always tried to keep the rates really reasonable, especially here at the Merritt Golf Club and the Nicola Valley. I mean, the days are gone where it is a rich man's sport, and we hope that we try and portray the Merritt Golf Club that it's open for everyone. It's not overly expensive. It's very accessible. I mean, we rent sets of golf clubs for $10 if someone doesn't have any, just to make it accessible for everyone. Memberships has always been very reasonable for what you get out there. But unfortunately, golf has got that stigma, and it's. I'm not sure if that's ever going to go away. I think it's going to be from city to city what the golf courses and is doing to try and make it accessible for everyone, and for everyone to be able to play. I mean, we like everyone to come from. You don't need to be rich to play golf. You got to use your resources for sure.
Could I interject something quickly here? I was reading, a couple of people were asking, when is the golf course opening, and how does one sign up for such things? Just quickly.
Sure. So the golf course actually opens tomorrow. So
Wow.
yeah. Lucky enough, the weather's been great enough that we were able to get the golf course ready. It's the opening day is tomorrow, March 19th, I think. I think it's about a day earlier than last year. They can just contact the pro shop directly. There's some information on our website as well. And then we're always happy to help with tee times and to accommodate. So
Thank you.
no problem.
Yeah, I think you sort of touched on this a little bit, but what coming to Canada and picking up with those 5 suitcases like you did, that was a big decision. What made you choose the Nicola Valley?
Well, if you want my honest answer, I mean, of course, when you read, we didn't specifically in the beginning look at Canada and then find Merritt and then decided that's the place to go. I was lucky enough that at the time that the pro here, Andy, employed me as a assistant professional here at the Merritt Golf and Country Club, and we really wanted to get out of South Africa at the time, and we jumped on the offer that Andy came up to us, and that's how we ended up in the Merritt. In Merritt. I mean, people always ask me why Merritt, and I say, listen, at the time was the first place to give me a job, and that's how we were able to get into Canada. And you know what? And we've been here now ever since 2010. So that's going up to 11 years now, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It's been a great journey, especially in Merritt.
What now that you know Merritt and you know the I guess the people that are here, what should travelers and visiting golfing enthusiasts know about the Nicola Valley?
The people in general. I mean, in general, it's very friendly, very helpful people. They're always willing to lend a hand. They've always made us feel welcome, and we've always tried to give back in that sense, and try and make people feel welcome to the Nicola Valley, because it is a little gem that with great weather. I don't think too many other places can say that they've got what we have here in Merritt. So,
no. Tanya, do you have anything that you'd like to say at that?
About being in the Nicola Valley?
Yeah.
Well, I think, because I live on the bench, so every time I drive downtown, I always go through the graveyard way, and I tell you, I love to look at the golf course. I only golfed there once because I'm a failure at it. But I think, Sydney, it would be great if our team, our experienced Nicola Valley team here, played one day. We all got together and got to play what is it, 9 holes? 9 holes. Yeah.
9 holes, yeah.
18, because I'd probably die after that. But yeah, I think being in the Nicola Valley, and I was fortunate enough, one of your sons was in the same class as my son and got to go to a birthday party when you guys first moved here. And it was
cool
to hear about you guys just coming over and everything. And so I welcome you here, and keep up the good work. People are saying on the side talking, saying, keep up the great work, Sydney. Don't give up. You do a great job. And I do know a lot of people commented on how good you are with people. And I want to just shout that out, that a lot of people say you're very approachable and easy, and you explain, you take the time. Okay.
Oh, much appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Sydney, you're familiar with the Experience Nicola Valley program headed up by Tourism Nicola Valley.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what has the award-winning program done for the Nicola Valley?
I think it's been great. I mean, they've really put the work in to try and make sure that people, not just in Merritt but around Merritt, make sure that what we have. I think we're lucky that there is an Experience Nicola Valley program, and it's done great. I mean, unfortunately, people won't know anything about anyone or any town or their facilities or what they're able to offer if there isn't programs like that. I think we've just got one of the best programs around, and I think Merritt should be very thankful for that. And I think it's brought enormous tourism to town, and hopefully some new businesses. I've definitely seen a big uptrend in the younger generation coming to Merritt here over the last couple of years, which is great. It's a great it just revitalizes Merritt a little bit as well. There's a lot of new kids. There's which means the hockey programs are going to grow. The golf programs is growing, especially youth programs, and younger generations. I mean, COVID just showed with golf. I mean, we've had so many young people come from everywhere, all over Kamloops, Kelowna, Vancouver, and especially Merritt, that would come and play around the golf. And they need to know about services in Merritt and stuff to do. And there's only one place that at the moment is really doing that, and that is the Nicola Valley program, the Experience Nicola Valley program, and tourism that is really putting out the work and getting the message out. I know Greg there at eCanada and them is working hard. So it's been great.
I know I have family in the Fraser Valley, and they literally come up here to Merritt to golf. They love the Merritt golf course, and there's like a half a dozen or more of them that show up.
Yeah, it's awesome. We've had, I mean, there's been through the years, we've made so many friends in especially people from the Lower Mainland, Vancouver. They do their trips 2 or 3 times to Merritt a year, and you know what? They pick up the phone. They know exactly who to phone, and we know exactly who they are, and they come to Merritt for a reason. I promise they don't just come for golf. They golf one day, come fishing the next, and it's just so many really adventurous stuff to do, and we're lucky enough that golf is one of them.
Yes. Okay. I think, what do you think, Tanya? I think we've got a good idea of who Sydney is, and
well,
better idea of the Golf and Country Club, and
yes, and you know, my brother, I don't know if you know him, Ronald Stewart, he and my uncle Brian golfs there all the time, and so does my uncles. They travel from Kamloops and everywhere to get together to golf here because this is their favorite.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
It is, and it's beautiful. Like the maintenance there, and also I quickly want to say, because there's that path that walks alongside the golf course, going to the water park. Even walking along that, you get to walk by the golf course, and it's so beautiful. And you can actually walk through too, can't you, to get to the tennis courts?
Yes, you can. Yeah, I mean we've got a good partnership with the tennis courts. I mean, they use our facilities since there isn't any facilities down at the tennis court. So we've always had a good relationship with them, and try and help them out as much as we can. And you know, I've personally been lucky with people working with me at the golf club. They've always really cared on what they do, and I mean it's nice to have people working with you that sees it the same way you do. So yeah.
So, Sydney, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience which we may not have covered?
No, I don't think so. I just want to get the word out there to say that we are open. We welcome everyone that wants to come and play golf. No one should ever feel that it's a rich man's sport, like we've mentioned. Give us a ring, and we're always happy to help. And we're hopefully looking to a great season and try and put this whole COVID thing behind us.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on, and I think we'll see you on the golf course.
Perfect. Yeah, and thanks for all what you guys do. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow, that was great, Malva. What an interesting man, and what an interesting story he had.
Yes, he did. So next week we have what do we have, Tanya?
Oh, well, we'll make sure that you come, and it's going to be actually a special night and kind of a surprise. So make sure you tune in next week, March 25th, with a couple of surprise guests. Many will know from Merritt and around Merritt and, well, the world, probably. They're so famous. We will share with who will share with us the benefits and experiences that they have had with our program, the Experience Nicola Valley, and while clarifying and talking more about the information behind and the background behind the awards Experience Nicola Valley has won.
So we'll see you next Thursday night. Come join us and meet and listen to a Meritonian. Same time, same place at 7 p.m. right here on the Nicola Valley Talk. My name is Melvina White, country music and community blogger of Experience Nicola Valley. Be sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Good night, and thanks for coming.